Your project basically is conserving on water, and usually our school usually have a high water expense, water bill, and I guess using the drip irrigation, I guess we would conserve a whole lot of water instead of just using the hose to water the crops. So we would be conserving on a whole lot of water.
Maybe in Jamaica we see farming as some sort of low career choice, but it's actually not. Without food, we would not survive. So it's necessary for this generation to be participating in agricultural stuff such as this.
This donation through the Japan Caribbean Climate Change Partnership and 4-H Clubs has been instrumental in carrying out our development projects for social enterprise. And what I like about this donation is that our students can replicate it in very basic ways back in their communities, because they will see how practical water harvesting is and how they can apply it to their home gardens and at home.
We've always been teaching students about irrigation, but it is a concept that remains in the mind. Other than that, if we show them videos and so forth, so on. No, it's really a good opportunity for them to see it, to work with it. You know, it's a very tangible experience for them, and personally, I appreciate that, because the fact that they can interact with the material, it does give a sense of longevity to their memory. You know, they do remember. And so it's really a good thing that they have this opportunity. We were highlighting global warming and all of those kind of stuff. That makes agriculture even more challenging, because you don't know when, because rainfall patterns does change. You know, that's the expectations we have for global warming, that rainfall patterns will change. Some places will increase, others decrease. With those variabilities in doing agriculture or doing farming, you know, because we're interacting with life, you know, if there is no consistency, then the plants will die. So having access to irrigation is really a good thing for agriculture and for the students here, so they can see the plants going through their regular growth cycle with the best conditions, or, you know, optimum conditions to see it go to a productive state. So it's very appreciated.
The irrigation project will ensure that the project is being sustained, you know, beyond even the period that we're looking at, because we are operating within a drought-prone area, and having this irrigation project along with the water tanks, then that will help us to really sustain the project so that we can have produce from our little school garden throughout the year. And especially when we use it in the canteen, to know that they are eating what they have grown, you know, that has generated more interest, you know, towards our school garden project.
If you notice, this is a rural community. Our parents are predominantly farmers. So we do have a breakfast program where we give children breakfast 3 mornings for the week, free of cost. So getting the school garden would go a long way. We would be able to give breakfast for 5 days, still free, and provide that nutritious meal for those children who are coming from homes. Hats off to you guys for considering our community, because I too have to be operating from the buckets and the bottles, and I know that this project will eliminate that. My children will be better fed as a result of the garden, and I cannot say thanks enough.
When the tank at my home is empty, my cousins have to go to the river for water, and they carry it on their head or on their shoulder, or they use a donkey
From it stop working, we have to go up there for water.
How far is that?
Up the crossroad or go to gully or so to get some water. And it's very hard to carry the water from so far. Or we have to use a cart to push the jug on or a donkey. So we're glad for it and we appreciate it.
It's been a couple of years now. It wasn't working. But I appreciate it working now. Yeah, it's good now. Because I've seen water flowing from the top there, go down the bottom. It's getting on right now.